extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
I mean, this St. Louis book, man, is not too bad so far. Running it and played 2 games with it, 2-0.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he's brought down. It's a pickup of 14 there. And it'll be first down Bears.
It should go without saying that anytime you run the football well and gain a nice chunk of yardage, that means the offensive line did their job and did it really well. But let's give them a little more credit than that. Because all week long, offensive line meetings, they're going over adjustments, counters, when line shifts, all those things that go along with it. And yet you still have to be physical. And that's what they did on the first play.
The play clock's running down. Smith over the middle to Evans. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Second down now after the pass completion. They'll run it now out of the gun. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a
I may need 2 running backs for this set, bro. Put this on Playbook. So, dude, you can run the friggin' football. Right now, Gurley been alright.
You got a back who's quick and shifty. Can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close
man, I've been running none of these damn motion route plays, man. With the running back going in motion, that's all I've been doing.
This drive is turning into an extended one,
because they got one out of Trey Open, and they got one out of the orbit set, like I had told you about in Philly. And that's all I've been running.
I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
Back to throw, Smith. And he's got Bennett. 17 yards on the pickup there.
I don't think this dude can do nothing with this, man.
And there they went crossing.
This top 100 player, I know without doubt. One of the dudes I've been eager to play. I know you hear me say his name all the time. His name Jose Stevens. Freaking great.
And where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone. Sometimes you're throwing it between the zones. Sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there.
And Smith saw something he didn't like. He's going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. It's an end around. Tavon Austin. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. Back to the ground, this time with Gurley. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Hey, boom. I love drives when I can hog up the whole quarter. This is what kind of playbook this is. It's like you can get the big plays going too, bro. You can get the big plays going when needed. They got them, plenty of them. But they also got
Looks like the defense in press coverage.
I'm hogging up the whole quarter and you can't do nothing about it type formation.
Shift together here from the D-line. And here we go on 1st and goal. Another carry now for Gurley. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving.
Excuse me. Forgot to text my man and to tell him to get it dang mic. Oh my freaking goodness,
he stuffed me. To the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal. Now it's Smith. That's caught.
Get in there, Tavon Austin.
And he takes
Fucking
this one in for a Bears touchdown. Tavon Austin from 4 yards out.
Oh, man, that is excellent, man. What's that quick? Man, we hogged up 5 minutes of clock for a touchdown.
And he's got it to make it 7-0.
4 minutes and 27 seconds. Okay, I got 4-minute quarters. I'll be thinking 5. And don't think we don't have big plays, bro. The turn-up real.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Moore, the man in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his first look is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught. On 2nd down, Elliott. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9. Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along.
Oh, my goodness. Quick, come on. Quick, come down and pick that crap off. You got to quit. Damn it.
And that's going to leave a mark because when he throws it with that much force, one of the best arms the game has ever seen, one of the strongest ones, it does leave a mark. They actually called it the Elway cross because you could see the imprint on a player after he caught one of those bullet passes.
Slot man moves right. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release.
I guess we got him down there. I live to you, Vernon.
The good signal callers would
never get rid of you, dude.
Play the blame game because they need those
Not
guys
ever.
to protect him.
In years I wouldn't do it.
Offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Cooper, the man in motion right. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Oh
and
my
seeing nowhere
goodness.
to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on third after that incompletion. Back to throw again. From the left side, it's complete. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
Well, the advantage has certainly shifted to the defense as we began that third down play, and they found a way to foil it and pick up a first down.
Third time's a charm, right? 2 incompletions.
Cannot get off the field on third down, man. It's crazy.
Weren't daunted at all.
Third down and long, and he just now converted. Get down, dot by him.
Back to Soldier Field.
Snap, man. I just wish he would have down. Come on, Butler. He threw it early, too, man. Should have spotlighted, but I didn't.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. He'll drop to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Call it a gain of 3. And that'll make this a second down.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. Flush to his right.
Oh my goodness, come on, man.
Virgil Green is tied in, the intended receiver.
And it's third down.
Normally he's pretty reliable, usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And they couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
I know I'm not giving enough credit to the defenders because that pass was incomplete. But come on, it was A.J. Green. I always expect him to come up with the ball.
Yeah, on those deep routes especially, even on incompletions, it's fun to watch him run those routes.
It certainly is, but he eats up ground and he usually goes up and gets it.
And Scobie's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
Guess you don't think I can score that fast.
A lower trajectory there on the deep kick, and it worked.
Had to do it because he had to drive it out low because of the length of the kick. Able to do that, got it above the defense and over the post.
Scobie now to kick it away after the made field goal. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
Let's see if they dial it up this drive. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
All right, it's football 101 to know that the quarterback controls just about everything on offense, but a lot of times what gets missed is that the center controls line play. He has to communicate to the guards and the tackles what type of front they're facing, how they're going to block it, and what adjustments need to be made sometimes on the fly as a defense will shift. Give the center a lot of credit because for the most part, he's got big defensive linemen over his face all game long that he's got to try and block and protect his quarterback and create space for his runner. In this case, he did a really nice job of communicating and executing. And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter. Because
now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll run it now out of the gun. And eventually brought down, but it's near the 5 at the 6. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Now a play fake here on first down. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. And that'll bring up second down.
That was a difficult catch, and I admire the fact that he actually caught the football, worked so hard to get his feet down inbounds, tried to do the toe tap. My dad's an accomplished tap dancer. I'm not sure he would have gotten his feet in on that one.
Is he really?
Yeah, that he is.
How about that? What about young Davis?
No, it did not. It did not cross.
It didn't carry over.
No, it stopped right there.
And the wide out in motion. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Todd Gurley as the first half is winding down. And the Bears will extend their lead.
14-3, all because of Vernon.
I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter.
Now I feel like if that curse can do the same on the other side, then it'll be so lethal, man. Because I can hold dudes in the pocket 5 seconds. I know that.
And carry it into the second half.
Justin Houston, he's okay, but he's not doing it. I need somebody elite. I thought Wickerson was gonna do it. He ain't doing it. I'm gonna try curse out.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
I wish I can get a damn Watt.
This is taken at the 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They go play action here on first down. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Clay Matthews in there to bring him down.
I'm really not too impressed with this Jose Stevens, dude. I know he's top 40, but man,
But what you're hoping is that you
maybe
figure out and you
I
see
don't know, Quit, be
and
quiet. He'll ball at
maybe
half.
there's going to be
Maybe,
some pressure coming at you.
be
You
quiet,
change
man.
the blocking
I'm
schemes.
stuff.
Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability and a sack resulted.
He was great last year. I know he's great this year. He's top 40.
Thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. Now comes the Raiders offense. They'll go
not
on
feeling any
offense
type of
first to
fear.
start quarter number 3. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter
Definitely
3,
cannot blitz
and we'll
this
see what
man,
they can
dude.
do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away. Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. The slot man in motion right. They'll set up to throw.
That's freaking bullcrap, man.
And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, we talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll look to throw here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good.
Fourth down
When you couple that with contact
yes,
on it, that
what's
leads
up?
to
You have to wait.
as we just saw there, that's winning football.
Yeah, son, I apologize. I'm gonna fix it as soon as I get through. Daddy forgot, okay?
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he gets it to the 32 for a first down. It'll be a gain of 4. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Moore, the man in motion. He'll look to throw. And he's got his tight end. That's Dre. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Back to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. At 5 yards on the play there, the drive will continue.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And that one's going to be over everybody in the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Well, they haven't had a whole lot of success in the passing game here. Now, in the second half, he's thinking, I guess maybe just take a shot deep.
I think you're right. Almost looking for a bailout, isn't he? Can my receiver go up and make a big play for me?
Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee.